Before we begin, hit that subscribe button, because what you're about to hear isn't just another disappearance. It's the biggest financial ghost story of the digital age. A woman who convinced millions she would change the world, stole over $4 billion in broad daylight, boarded a plane, and evaporated as if she never existed. This is the true story of Dr. Ruja Ignatova, the woman the FBI calls the most successful financial criminal alive, or dead. It began in 2014, when an extremely polished, diamond-wearing Bulgarian woman walked onto stages across Europe with the confidence of royalty. Her name was Dr. Ruja Ignatova, Harvard-educated, Oxford-trained, fluent in multiple languages, and a master at hypnotizing crowds with a single sentence. She didn't just introduce a new cryptocurrency. She introduced a revolution. She said the world had missed out on Bitcoin. But with her new creation, OneCoin, she promised no one would miss the next wave of wealth. The crowd screamed. Investors begged to get in. Stadium lights flashed on her, sequin gowns, perfect hair, red lipstick, and a smile that radiated power. To millions, she became the crypto queen. And her message was intoxicating. This is the future. Join me, and you will become rich. Money poured in from every corner of the planet: Asia, Europe, Africa, South America, the Middle East, the U.S. People sold homes, emptied life savings, took loans, mortgaged their futures. And in less than 3 years, OneCoin generated over $4.4 billion. But there was a problem no investor knew, a problem Ruja hoped no one would ever find. OneCoin had no blockchain, no mining, no decentralization, no technology. There was nothing behind it. OneCoin wasn't a cryptocurrency. It was a ghost. A Ponzi scheme so enormous, so global, that even the FBI would later admit they had never seen anything like it. Everything was fake: the numbers, the supply, the wallets, the mining servers shown in demonstrations. Even the code was fabricated. But Ruja's plan wasn't just to fool people. It was to disappear before the world figured it out. And that's exactly what she did. In early 2017, the heat started rising. European regulators issued warnings. Banks froze accounts. Dozens of people demanded refunds. Lawsuits started stacking up. Someone inside her company leaked documents suggesting OneCoin was a fraud. And Ruja realized something. Her empire was beginning to crumble. On October 25, 2017, she was scheduled to appear on stage in Lisbon to address thousands of investors. They were eager, excited, ready to cheer her name. But she never arrived. That morning, at 7:30 a.m., she boarded a commercial flight from Sofia, Bulgaria to Athens, Greece. She carried one small bag. She didn't check luggage. She brought no security. She walked calmly through the airport terminal, her heels clicking on polished floors. Cameras captured every step. She boarded the plane, sat by the window, and when she stepped off in Athens, everything about her life, everything she had built, stolen, lied about, vanished with her. There were no more images, no hotel reservations, no credit card activity, no passport use, no border crossings, nothing. Ruja Ignatova walked out of Athens International Airport and disappeared like smoke. What happened next became one of the greatest modern mysteries of our time. Authorities scrambled. They tracked her phone. Dead. They followed financial trails. Cold. They questioned everyone around her, even her personal driver. He only said, "She planned this for years." Her disappearance wasn't a panic. It was a strategy, a masterpiece of escape. But the deeper investigators dug, the stranger the story became. Ruja wasn't just a scammer. She was someone connected to powerful, dangerous people. People who could make problems disappear. Theories began spreading like wildfire. Theory number 1. Ruja bought a new identity. Before vanishing, she withdrew millions in cash and converted enormous amounts of money into diamonds, assets that can fit in a pocket and last forever. Interpol suggests she may have undergone plastic surgery, changed her appearance completely, and lives in a country with weak extradition laws. The second theory is darker, that she was murdered. Evidence surfaced showing connections between Ruja and Bulgarian organized crime. A whistleblower said Ruja feared for her life, claiming she owed money to people who don't forgive debt. A man close to her told investigators, if she ran out of money, she'd be dead within a week. The third theory is the most haunting, that she lives like a ghost, moving between countries on unregistered passports, traveling on private jets, protected by criminals, corrupt officials, and the billions she stole. But no investigator has confirmed any of it. And then came the brother. In 2018, Ruja's brother, Konstantin Ignatov, was arrested in Los Angeles. Under pressure, he revealed something chilling. My sister constantly feared someone would kill her. But even he insisted he had no idea where she went after Athens. He said she warned him about one thing before disappearing. If anything happens, don't look for me. But the FBI didn't stop. They dug deeper into her past, her contacts, her emails, and what they found confirmed something incredible. Ruja planned her escape long before launching OneCoin. She bought property under shell companies, opened offshore accounts, formed international networks of lawyers, even purchased luxury homes in Dubai that could shelter her forever. When the FBI finally listed her on their top 10 most wanted fugitives list, she became only the 11th woman in history to ever make it. But despite worldwide attention, Ruja remained a phantom. And then something unexpected happened. In January 2023, leaked police files from Germany revealed that a government informant claimed Ruja was murdered less than a year after disappearing, ordered by a Bulgarian crime boss, her body allegedly dismembered and thrown into the Ionian Sea. The report was never confirmed. The informant later vanished, and the mystery only grew deeper. Meanwhile, millions of OneCoin victims across the world waited for justice. Retirees who lost everything, families who mortgaged their homes, young people who invested their entire savings. Some investors died waiting. Others still refuse to believe she is gone. Some think she is hiding in Dubai. Some say Russia. Some say the Mediterranean. Some even claim she attends elite social circles using a new face and name. But the truth remains locked behind one of the most sophisticated disappearances ever executed. What makes Ruja's story stranger than fiction is not just that she stole billions. It's that she stole it from some of the poorest countries in the world. Rural communities in Uganda invested everything, believing she was their ticket to a better life. Villages in Vietnam emptied their savings. Entire families in India, Pakistan, Colombia, and the Philippines joined her network with hope and lost everything. She didn't just steal money. She stole futures. And that weight is what makes her disappearance feel almost supernatural. How can one woman deceive millions, then evaporate without a trace? No digital footprint, no financial slip, no airport record, no witness, nothing. Investigators around the world all say the same thing. She knew exactly what she was doing. Today, OneCoin's ruins still scatter across the internet. Ghost websites, unfinished logins, fake wallets. People still searching for refunds that will never come. Meanwhile, the FBI has raised a bounty for Ruja, but the reward seems strangely low for someone who stole over $4 billion. Some speculate it's because authorities believe she is no longer alive. Others believe she's protected by governments, or the mafia, or billionaires who profited from OneCoin. And then there's the ultimate possibility, the one nobody likes to admit, that she is simply smarter than everyone hunting her, that she is living somewhere right now, quietly, watching the world chase a ghost, and that she will never, ever be found. The crypto queen built an empire out of thin air. Then she turned herself into the same thing, an illusion. And maybe that was always the plan. If this story shook you, hit subscribe, because next time, we're investigating another criminal mastermind who escaped the world and left behind nothing but questions. Some disappearances feel impossible, but none feel as calculated as the woman who stole billions, boarded a plane, and never came back.